Married at First Sight Season 18 was a roller coaster of emotions, leaving many wondering where they stand after the whirlwind of the intense season. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Married at First Sight Season 18 was a roller coaster of emotions, and with the reunion coming to a close, many are wondering who made it through the season and who broke things off. Throughout Married at First Sight Season 18, the drama was decidedly delicious as the couples of the season got to know each other and waded through their marriages. Though the cast of MAFS Season 18 were all hopeful they'd be able to form relationships that were built to last, but things weren't easy from the beginning of their marriages until the bitter end of Decision Day. While the Married at First Sight Season 18 cast struggled to connect, it was clear that there had been interesting potential matches in the cast for the experts. The team of Married at First Sight experts, comprised of Dr. Pepper Schwartz, Dr. Pia Holek, and Pastor Cal Robertson, has been working double time to try and pair couples they felt would be successful throughout the last few seasons. There's been a far lower success rate over the last few seasons of the series than in earlier years, and MAFS Season 18 was hoping to get the show back into shape. Camille Parsons and Thomas McDonald. Throughout Married at First Sight Season 18, it was clear one of the couples was likely going to come out more successful than the others. Camille Parsons and Thomas McDonald had a quick connection during their wedding day, and while there were bumps in the road afterward, their relationship continued to develop. Throughout the season, Camille and Thomas were the couple to watch, despite some viewers struggling to enjoy them together because of the way Camille treated Thomas. While Camille and Thomas had some issues with one another throughout the season, Camille was more frequently voicing her problems with Thomas. Hopeful that he'd be able to improve his swagger and style, Camille did offer criticism to Thomas throughout the season, but it was clear she was happy with the marriage she'd found. The couple happily chose to stay together on Decision Day, and shared that they were still going strong during the Married at First Sight Season 18 reunion episodes. Aikechi Ojora and Emem Obat. As one of the couples who seemed most likely to make it through the experiment intact, Aikechi Ojora and Emem Obat were a slam dunk on paper. Their match appeared to be a solid one from the experts, as their values were similar, their experiences were comparable, and their desires were aligned. Aikechi was looking for a marriage he could pour himself into, and Emem appeared to be hoping for the same as she came into MAFS. While Emem was confident in being able to build a relationship with anyone, she didn't bargain for Aikechi. The couple's relationship seemed strong in the early moments of the season, but quickly took a nosedive after the pair began to get to know one another. While Emem was committed to their relationship and hoped to build a strong marriage, Aikechi struggled to find attraction to his MAFS wife after getting to know her a bit better. Aikechi didn't love how strong and independent Emem was, and after making multiple accusations of sexual aggression toward her, Aikechi chose to leave Emem before the season's end. The pair chose to divorce before MAFS's Decision Day. Madison Myers and Alan Slovic. Although Madison Myers was right to be hopeful that her experience on Married at First Sight Season 18 would afford her a lasting relationship, the way her journey unfolded wasn't traditional for the show. Madison met her MAFS groom, Alan Slovic, during the show's wedding episodes. Coming into their marriage, Alan seemed a lot more interested in making things work than Madison. While she was clear that she liked Alan and found him to be a kind, generous guy, Madison couldn't stop sharing that he wasn't her type. Explaining that her physical type was a lot different than Alan, Madison appeared to want to still try to make things work. Even though she couldn't let go of Alan's physicality, she worked through the challenges of the relationship, or at least seemed to be doing so. Instead of genuinely investing herself in her relationship with Alan, it eventually became clear that Madison had been hiding something major. Ultimately, Madison broke things off with Alan prior to Decision Day, and both have headed down different paths according to the MAFS Season 18 reunion. Carla Juarez and Juan Franco. The Married at First Sight experts seemed to believe that opposites would attract when it came to Carla Juarez and Juan Franco, who they matched up quickly in the beginning of the season. While Carla and Juan had a bit of an age difference, the experts seemed adamant that go-with-the-flow Carla and straight-laced Juan would be able to help each other in their lives. While both were supportive of the other's endeavors, it was clear from early on that their personalities weren't going to mesh well. Juan, who's a fair bit older than Carla, made it clear that he was in a very different phase of life than his MAF's bride. While he didn't want to shame her for where she was, it was clear that they simply weren't going to be able to make their relationship work with how different they were as people. Carla and Juan chose to divorce on decision day, and though they remained amicable in the year afterward, it's become clear in recent weeks that the former couple have been embroiled in personal drama. The exes have some serious beef that neither Carla nor Juan have been upfront about yet. David Trimble and Michelle Tomlin. As the most difficult couple of the season from the start, David Trimble and Michelle Tomlin seemed like they were going to be a great match on paper. Both came from the same professional background and had similar values, which made it feel like they may be a great choice for one another by the experts. Unfortunately, things quickly spiraled out of control in their MAS relationship, which began crumbling before it even started. At their wedding, Michelle found out David still lived with his parents, which set off a chain reaction of epic proportions. As Michelle learned more about David, she appeared to become more and more judgmental of his station in life. While some saw this as villainous, others believed she was sold a bill of goods when it came to David, who'd been lying to her about his living situation, his finances, and other parts of his life. When Michelle began to get suspicious of the way David was spending his time, it became clear that their relationship was never going to work. After the fallout of David's emotional affair, the couple chose to divorce on decision day. David Trimble and Madison Myers. Throughout Married at First Sight Season 18, a cheating scandal was teased by the experts and the show's producers, and it didn't disappoint. Though it wasn't revealed until the end of the season, David and Madison, who were in relationships with other participants, had been having an emotional affair throughout the experiment. Getting to know each other during the honeymoon, the pair began working out and venting about their relationships. Their bond grew as the season went on, and though they claim nothing physically happened until after Madison's marriage to Alan ended, it seems unlikely that's the truth. David and Madison answered to all MAFS viewers' questions during the reunion episodes, where they revealed they've been together for the year since the show's filming ended. Now living together, David and Madison appear to be fairly serious in nature. While the Married at First Sight experts didn't match them up themselves, they're still happy to see the couple thriving in the world after their difficult MAS experiences.